Morning, guys.
Good morning.
July the 1st, AT day 146. And it's pretty dark right now because we're hiking in the clouds. So since we came into Vermont, it's been really rainy and hot. Today should not be as hot, a high of 68, but more rain, like 80% chance of rain by 6 p.m. It's been like that every day. Every afternoon it's been rainy. So yesterday we made it to a shelter about 10-15 minutes before thunderstorms hit. And then once it cleared out, we headed on to the next shelter, and it started raining again. So we just camped out in a stealth site, cool little campsite right next to the trail. Lots of duff. It was level, so it was a good night's sleep. The trail is super soaked, and I imagine it's going to be like that for a while if it keeps raining. So today we have a hike over Stratton Mountain, which is going to be another difficult climb for us. And there will be a watchtower or a fire tower, lookout tower up on top of that mountain as well. Hopefully the wind's not blowing as much, and maybe we'll get above the clouds so that we can actually see something with Cyclops and keep it under control. Anyway, we need to get to Manchester to do a resupply because it's a long stretch between the resupply north of Manchester, which is Rutland. And it'll be about a 50-mile trip, so 3 days. So we're gonna go into Manchester, probably not today, maybe tomorrow, but we need to get as close as we can to it because we plan to Nero and go in, get our stuff, and get back on the trail. Anyway, let's check out what the trail's like in the clouds. See ya! 18.4 mile day today. We decided to skip this shelter right here and not push for Spruce Peak shelter, just because of the weather. So we ended up stopping at Prospect Rock and kind of pitched our tent in a stealth camp. Prospect Rock's pretty cool. Views were pretty nice before the rain came. We started our day back at a stealth camp right in this area, and we got out of camp pretty early in the morning and started our hike, and stopped here for breakfast. That's about the 2 mile point, and it took us about an hour, and we usually stop after about an hour and have breakfast. And then we're continuing on towards Stratton Mountain, and we were really hoping that the weather would be cool before going up Stratton Mountain, but it didn't turn out that way. But when we got here, Kelly Stand Road, we actually received some trail magic from some really cool people that we had met. A couple of girls were getting off the trail, and I had picked up 2 pieces of a broken trekking pole that somebody had left on the trail. Somebody left a broken piece on the trail, and then like a mile or 2 later, I think at this brook right here, I picked up the second half of the trekking pole. And as these people were leaving, I said, "Hey, could you take these with you and throw them in the trash?" And then they're like, "Yeah, and you guys want some orange juice, some fruit, some coffee?" And that turned out to be really cool. So that gave us the energy to go up Stratton Mountain. But as you saw from the footage, it was pretty much enveloped in clouds and couldn't really see anything. So we didn't stay up there very long. There were a lot of flies and whatnot, so we got out of there pretty quick. Started heading down the hill. We stopped for a snack, and then headed for Stratton Pond, and we stopped right here and went for a swim, because you know us, we're not going to pass up a chance to swim. It was kind of a rainy-ish day, but still quite warm at the lower elevations. And then all through here, it was all level and flat and real easy going until we got to Prospect Rock.